go. Raise the volume up 3 times.
Oh wait, no, let's do this side. Oh. Alright. I don't know how to start this.
I guess I could start by saying hi. Alright, I don't know how to start this. And I'm pretty sure that if I continue being consistent with this whole YouTube thing, that I'll figure out a better way to do intros. But for now, we're just gonna say hello everyone from my friend group, people from Instagram, family, probably all the majority of the viewers that I'm gonna get on here are probably just family, but hello everyone, hola familia. For those of you who know me, thank you for coming to my YouTube. Thank you for the support. I probably have promoted this every way possible on Instagram the last couple of days. I've had quite a couple of people, friends, family, who've told me that I should have started a YouTube video quite a couple years ago. So here we are, finally built up enough courage to actually start this thing. So we'll see where this goes. Thank you for coming to my very first YouTube video. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be embarrassing myself, but that's fine. If you're here, you probably know me, or you probably really want to make earrings, or you're just here to laugh at me, which is fine, you know, let's be honest, the majority are probably here because I did watch this video. Regardless of the reason why you're here though, I'm making this video because I have been making polymer earrings for quite a couple years now. It's been like 3 or 4 years. It's been 2 years that I have been actually selling them, because before I was just kind of doing it to kind of experiment with creativity, and just I love anything that's like hands-on and just like. The reason why I'm here is because a lot of you have asked me how it is that I make these polymer earrings, and polymer earrings have been quite a trend lately. I feel like we're all over Etsy. I have an Etsy page if you wanna click on this link right here. I'm sure I'll put it right here. So you guys can shop it if you like my earrings, if you like these, if you feel like you like this video, but you feel like you probably won't have time to actually make them, or you'd rather just buy them. That's okay too. Shop it, please. I don't have time. So yeah, I'm going to try my hardest, my very hardest to post every week. Although this video and filming and making these earrings did take me quite a couple days, probably a whole week. But for now, I'm going to be posting once every week on Tuesdays. Why, you may ask? Because, wait for it, I'm gonna be doing Tutorial Tuesdays. Tutorial Tuesdays. TT. So, original. Basically, I have made this YouTube because
I really want to explore my creativity. I really want to share what I know, what I've learned from making polymer earrings, from making mood boards, from making anything with fashion design, school that I went to, anything that has to do with like video editing, photo editing.
Whatever it is, I'm here for it. I'm here to make content for you guys, even if it's just for your pure entertainment. Also, I could also be making these videos in Spanish. I don't know if I will, because this actually took quite a long time, and probably to refilm this whole thing is going to be the death of me. For those of you who have known me, welcome back. Welcome back. This is my first YouTube video, so everyone's new. So for anyone who's new, please like and subscribe. Click that little bell button. I still don't know which area it's gonna be on, but I always see YouTubers say that. But wherever it is, please click it so you know when it is that I'm posting. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking and just let y'all see the rest of the video where I'm actually explaining how to do these things. So yeah. If you have comments, concerns, questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. Please let it be nice. If it's not nice, that's okay. God bless you anyway. Okay, so obviously the very first thing you want to do is you want to clean up your workspace. I'm actually on top of my studio wooden table, but on top of my tabletop I have what's a like bathroom ceramic tile that we have left over. I'm using it because it's very durable. It's not going to have like a rough surface that if I do put anything on top of it, like the clay, the back of the clay isn't going to have like a weird pattern to it. I'm showing you guys the little piece of clay that I have left over from other ones, but you can use any kind of color that you want to use as long as you're working with multiple colors. I'm using neutrals because I do want to do more of a marble look, but like a beige marble look. So throughout the video, throughout this little section of the video, you're going to realize that I'm using a lot of like whites, beige, pink, and browns because the more you twist it, like I just showed a couple minutes ago, the more it's going to mix and the more it's going to be more like blended and whatnot. So throughout the entire process, you're going to be twisting and folding and twisting and folding and then passing it through the roller. Once you're done with the roller though, you can just lay it out flat and then start cutting with cookie cutters. I get my cookie cutters from Etsy. I can link some of the cookie cutters that I'm using in this video in the description box if you guys are interested. I'm also using cookie cutters that my mom had left over from actually making cookies that she's not making anymore. So it's really, really easy to do. A lot of it is just kind of playing around with the shape and whatnot until you're finally happy with the shapes that you have. The earrings. Once you're done cutting out all the earrings, you want to lay out a piece of aluminum foil on a tray, on a baking tray, because you're going to put these in the oven. So as you can see, I'm laying them out, and also as I'm laying them out, I'm also kind of like cleaning the edges and whatnot so the edges aren't really rough. The other really important thing is to make sure that the aluminum foil isn't wrinkly either, because that's also going to show at the back of the earring. Here I'm just showing you guys that the instructions for the temperature and the amount of time that you want to have it in the oven is going to be on the wrapper of the clay. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. You put it in the oven for the amount of time that it says, and then you should be all set to go. Once you take them out of the oven and you lay them out for a couple of minutes to cool down, you're going to want to grab all your tools, which I'm going to add all of them in the description box. It's just pliers, the back of the earrings if you want to do like the stud, or if you want to do like the hook in. It's also little rings that you want to use to attach the pieces together, and of course a drill and a really small or thin drill needle thing. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, you understand what I'm saying. And here's my dad just being a goofball. If you don't notice where I get my goofiness from, now you do. Before you start drilling though, I typically just like to lay them out. This is my favorite part because this is where I get to kind of combine the pieces to, you know, little gold details or silver details or little pendants that I have or beads or whatever. So I really enjoy this process, this part of the process, because you kind of get to lay them out and kind of design them how you want them to be kind of put together and whatnot. So this for me is the most important part of the whole process. Okay, so I have the ceramic tile, the bathroom tile in front of me again, because it's super important that when you're drilling something that the surface isn't drillable, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's the term, but it's happened to me various times where I've drilled holes into my earrings and I've accidentally drilled holes into the table and into the kitchen countertop, but we're not going to tell my mom that. Anyways, but you're seeing here that I'm actually drilling holes into the little besides being a goofball. I'm also drilling holes into where I have the pendants attached to the earrings. You want to make sure that you have the earring, the entire earring displayed in front of you to make sure that you know where exactly to poke the actual holes. I prefer to use the drill over some kind of like, poking needle, because when you are using the poking needle, you're actually supposed to do that before you put it in the oven, and I found that when you do that, it kind of distorts the earring shape, and I personally didn't like that. I wanted mine to be as clean and crisp as possible, so I would rather drill the hole after it's taken out of the oven and it's already, hard and stiff, so that when I do drill the hole is like a perfect circle, the shape is perfect, the shape is just as I wanted it to be, and I'm not having any problems. Now on to the least exciting part for me personally. I don't hate putting the little rings on them, but it's definitely not the funnest part of the process, because you do have to open each little ring up and then put it through the hole that you just did. But then you also want to make sure that you're attaching it to the pendants. Sometimes it'll happen to me where I've forgotten to attach the part of the pendant that's supposed to go with the earring, and I'll have to reopen the ring up. It's just a long process. So I'm not going to show you guys how I do it for each and every single earring. I'm just going to show you guys how to do it for this specific earring and another earring. Just because it's really long and you don't, that's the easiest part of it, honestly, but the longest part of the process. So here's the first earring. I still have to glue on the stud to the back of the circle, because that's where you're going to actually put it into your ear. But this is how it turned out. So as you can see, the holes are very crisp, and I was having trouble showing you guys, but the holes were very crisp. The shape of the earring itself was contained, and yeah. Here I'm starting to work on that second pair of earrings. These are relatively easy to do as well as the first ones. Like I said, polymer earrings are relatively easy to make. The complexity really truly comes from just how you're going to design them, how you're going to mix the clay. But I love doing polymer earrings, especially because, it's really fun to do, honestly. It allows you to kind of use your creativity, step out of the box sometimes. As you're going to see in some of the earrings, they're not all the same. And I had a lot of fun making these earrings, filming this whole process for you guys. I have a lot of times that I was more goofy than serious, but that's just kind of to show you guys my own personality. Here I am just kind of saying that, okay, the rest of it you just want to do on your own. I wasn't going to show you guys, but here is the rest of the earrings. I loved how these came out, honestly. As you can tell, a lot of them are very different from what I'm used to doing. Just using these pendants as well is something new to me, but I absolutely love. I had so much fun making the earrings, filming this, editing it, and I'm super happy that this is my first YouTube video. If you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making them, please like and subscribe to it. Let me know if you have questions. Like I said, let me know if you liked it as well. And I can't wait for next week's video, so stay tuned. Hola. You're doing Spanish. Yeah. Hola, everyone. No. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube. No. I absolutely loathe intros, doing intros. Everyone else does them so well. It's so comfortable. Okay, not the earrings. Earrings are comfortable. Just intros. Okay, we're just gonna start it. Okay.